Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. Just got a good workout in. Getting ready to head home and have myself a good evening. But before I do, I want to talk about memory lane, man. You know, memories are some of the dearest things that we have about ourselves that we keep close to our heart. You know, nobody could take that away from us. That's like, they like tattoos, you know, or CDs and tracks that's downloaded into our bodies, you know, that we keep with us throughout our life. And the tricky thing about that is that even though we have those things, good and bad, we have good memories and bad memories, we can't go back in the past. We can't live in the past. You know, we can't rewind those memories and try to recreate them, you know, because it's not healthy. You know, you ever knew some people that live in the past? So every time you see them, they talking about those days, those memories and all of that stuff. Yeah, that's not healthy, because when you're too busy living in the past, you're not thinking about what's in front of you. You're not thinking about the rest of your life. You know, you're not even interested in creating more memories, you know, and that's not healthy. You know, you spending all of your time, you know, wasting it on things that happened already. And then on top of that, you're trying to recreate them in your present. So what you're doing is you're taking away from your present and your future by doing that. And I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, memories are some of the most precious things that we have. We keep those close. We keep memories so close to our heart. You know, it's a part of us, you know? But at the same time, it's very unhealthy to try to relive that and live in the past all the time. You know what I mean? That can make you very depressed. That can make you have anxiety. I mean, it comes with so many problems when you live like that. You know, a lot of people not gonna even want to hang around with you because you so stuck in the past. Even with negative things that may have happened, you don't know how to let go. You don't know how to let go of that stuff. You don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, store your good memories in a healthy space, you know, and that's just it's unfortunate, because you don't want that to get in the middle of what you're doing today. Like, it can mess all of that up. It's kind of like the butterfly effect. And if you ever seen that movie, you know, when he went back and changed shit in the past, it fucked up shit in the future, you know? So you kind of got to think in that same type of realm, like, you know what? Those memories happen for a reason. I'm going to cherish them. I'm going to keep them close, but that's where it stops. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just keep that dear to me. No different from when you're looking in a picture album. You know what I mean? You go back to that, and then, you know, of course, your heart gonna warm up. You probably tear up, you know, when you think about those times. And then that's that, you know? You close that book up, you put it away until next time. But when you're dealing with people that's so stuck in the past, you could tell right now, like when you see them, you could tell like it's eating away at them. Like their right now that they're living in is all the way fucked up because they too stuck back there. And that ain't good. You know, and I've seen plenty of people like that. I know plenty of people like that. We all do. And you got to remember you got to take that into account. Like, do you really want to be like that? Are you going to waste your time right now thinking about what happened in the past and trying to relive out your childhood and things that happened when you was younger? Because that's pretty much what you're doing. Because no matter what, you was younger. It could have happened last year. It could have happened yesterday. You was still younger. So you got to remember, man, you got to think about right now. Think about your present. Don't get so caught up in what could have been, what was, what ain't. All of that shit is fucking you up. It's fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And all you doing is aging yourself by thinking like that and thinking about that and trying to relive out those moments. You can't do that. You know, that's why I wrote the song Rear View. If y'all get a chance, please go on Spotify and stream that. Stream my song Rear View by Sinn. You know, that's some real shit. You know, I talk about some of the best times that I ever had as a child, you know what I'm saying, in the projects and coming up, even in my early 20s and stuff like that, you know? And a lot of those times was good times, but a lot of them was bad. I do not wish to go back and relive that. You know, a lot of those I took in as lessons and left it at that, but I'm not letting those bad memories eat away at me. And I can't let the good ones eat away at me either, because they both is equal. So remember that. That's why you get so tired of when you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's fun to listen to when you're around some of those people that talk about shit that happened back in the day, but eventually after a while of sitting there, or every time that you see them and the same shit coming up, it starts to get a little annoying. It gets old. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're around people that's talking about, you know what I'm saying, they stories of guts and glory and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody want to hear that shit all the time. All the time. You know? And that's nothing against the OGs, you know, that's nothing against the OGs or any of that stuff. But at the same time, though, it gotta be, you know what I'm saying? That shit gotta, you know what I mean? It can't be, we can't talk about that shit all the time. You know what I mean? I know you got something going on right now that's more relevant to what's going on in the present day than to always be talking about 1993 or 94. Or the early 2000s or 1996. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it start to get old when you listen to it, because it's like, damn, you know, especially when you got so much going on right now, none of that stuff that's being talked about the past is helping you right now, to be frank. None of that shit that y'all sitting around reminiscing about is relevant to right now, especially if it didn't do you no good. Especially if it didn't do you no good. If that shit didn't, if nothing came from that, then people don't want to hear it. You know, especially old hood stories, especially, you know what I'm saying? Especially how these little young bucks out here shooting shit up right now. You know what? You know, people don't want to hear that shit. So yeah, man, you gotta know how to filter that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you gotta filter it or suppress it, but you gotta, when I say filter, you gotta know when to bring some of that stuff up. And it's all about the time and the space. You can't always be getting around your boys and then it's always about the past shit. You know what I'm saying? When we all living life right now and got shit going on. So that's what I mean by, you know what I mean? Knowing when and where. Memories is so great. It's great to have them. You know what I'm saying? It's you cherish them, you keep them close to your heart, and leave it at that. And that's how I feel about memories, man. My name Sinn, this Sinn-Take. I'll holler at y'all. Y'all have a good evening, all right? Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma